Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these quick and easy no-sew turtles. They're a perfect market make and they only take about 15 minutes. So this video isn't going to be covering the basic stitches like how to do a single crochet or how to do an increase or decrease. So if you aren't familiar with those stitches, you will have to watch a separate tutorial for those. That being said, this is still technically a beginner-friendly pattern. As long as you know the basics, you'll definitely be able to make these turtles. Once you learn the basic pattern, it's very easy to make different and unique designs, such as this pumpkin turtle or this s'more turtle, which I like to call my s'mortle. What you will need for this pattern is a 3.5mm crochet hook, one pair of 6mm safety eyes, a stitch marker. I personally prefer to just use a piece of string. It's cheap and I find it easier, a needle and threader, and 2 colors of yarn. Let's get into it. So you're gonna start with the color you want for the head. For me, I'm just going with a nice classic green and brown turtle today. Starting with the head color, you're gonna wanna do 6 single crochets in a magic circle. Next, you'll want to increase 6 times, so that's 1 increase in each stitch, and the final count should be 12 for this row. Next, you'll want to repeat the following pattern, which is increase, single crochet. You'll repeat this 6 times to get a count of 18. So you'll increase in the first stitch and single crochet in the next one. Now we'll do this 5 more times around and have a total count of 18 at the end. Next, we'll repeat the following sequence, which is going to be decrease, 1 single crochet, similar to the last round, except this time instead of increasing in 1 single crochet, we're decreasing in 1 single crochet. We'll repeat this 6 times to get back to a count of 12. So decrease, 1 single crochet. Now that we've finished this row, we're going to repeat the sequence for the following row as well. So that's decrease, 1 single crochet. We'll do that 4 times to end up with a total of 8 stitches. So decrease, 1 single crochet, now you're going to want to fold your head closed. So I like to make sure your end stitch aligns with the first stitch of the row, like this. Doing this, we're going to find our eye placement. So we place the eyes between rows 2 and 3. And by folding the head closed, you can kind of make sure that it's centered nicely and that it's not going to be crooked on the final product. So once you're happy with the eye placement, you can go ahead and put the backings on. Now we're going to very lightly stuff the turtle head. And to finish it off, we're going to once again fold it closed. And we're going to do 4 single crochet across the top. So you're going to go into the first stitch of the previous row, as well as the last stitch of the previous row, yarn over and pull through both, yarn over again and pull through the last 2 loops. And you're just going to do this 4 times across. And now to finish off, I like to just chain 1 and then cut the tail. You don't have to leave a very long tail, as we're going to be crocheting it into the body later on. So for now, just cut the yarn and put it aside for later. Moving on to the shell and body, you'll want to grab your shell color. And once again, we're going to do 6 single crochets in a magic circle. Next, we're going to increase 6 times, so 1 increase in each stitch for a final count of 12 stitches. Now we're going to repeat the following sequence. Increase 1 single crochet 6 times for a total count of 18 stitches for this row. Increase 1 single crochet. For the next row, we're just going to single crochet in each stitch for a final count of 18. Now we're going to repeat the following sequence. Increase 2 single crochet. We're going to repeat this 6 times for a final count of 24. Increase 2 single crochet. Now we're going to do 1 single crochet in each stitch again for a total count of 24. In the front loops only, we're going to do 1 single crochet. We should have a total count of 24 at the end of this row as well. We're now going to slip stitch into the first single crochet of the previous row and cut the brown yarn. We're going to tuck it inside as we're going to weave in the yarn as we crochet the next row. Take your green yarn or whatever color you are using for the body of the turtle. Going into the back loops only, we're going to put our hook through the back loop of the first stitch on the previous round and yarn over the green yarn, pull through, and chain 1. This chain 1 will not count as a stitch moving forward. It is just to secure the green yarn in place. Yarning over both the brown and green yarn, go back into the first stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through again. Now we can just push these 2 strands aside. They are nice and secure and we don't have to worry about them. In the next stitch, 1 single crochet, now we are going to do a bobble stitch. So you're going to yarn over, go through the stitch, yarn over again and pull through, and we're going to repeat this 4 more times. So you should have a total of 11 loops on your hook. Now we are going to yarn over again and pull through all the loops that are currently on our hook. Now we are going to do 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. We are going to do another bubble, one single crochet, now in the next 4 stitches we are going to crochet the head into the body. So to do this, you'll want to grab the head and go through the first single crochet without yarning over. We are going to go into the next stitch attached to the shell. Now we are going to yarn over, go through both the shell and the head, yarn over again, and pull through both loops. We are going to repeat this 3 more times to fully attach the head to the shell. Now we are going to do 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 1 bobble, four single crochet, one bobble, three single crochet, Now we're going to chain 3. Do not go into the next stitch, just continue on with where we left off. So chain 3. In the second chain from the hook, you're going to slip stitch. And then in the last chain, you are going to single crochet. This creates the little tail of the turtle. Now we're going to continue on as normal and just single crochet in the last stitch. Now we are going to decrease 12 times for a total of 12 stitches in the end. As mentioned, do not count the first chain as a stitch. You are going to skip that and just start here with the first single crochet we did in the back loops. When it gets to the last decrease, you're going to go around the tail. So make sure the tail is pulled on the outside. You don't want it on the inside, otherwise it's just going to get hidden away. So just push it towards the outside and go around it to get to the last single crochet. At this point, we are going to lightly stuff our turtle. And now for the final row, we're going to do 6 decreases for a total of 6 stitches at the end. Now we're going to slip stitch into the next stitch and cut the yarn. To finish off our turtle, we are going to grab our needle and threader and just weave in the one strand. As you may have noticed, the head is a little bit floppy on the turtle, and you can just leave it as is, or there is an optional shaping step we can take. So you are going to take the thread that's still attached and poke it through the little flap of the shell that's right behind the head. Pull through. Gonna poke it through the head. Go back through the shell. Go through the head once more and back through the shell. And pull the needle out at the bottom of our turtle. And now our head's a lot less floppy, it's not gonna move anywhere, and it also kind of looks like our turtle's looking up at us, which is super cute. So now to secure it and make sure these stitches here aren't gonna come undone, you're just gonna weave through one layer of the single crochets we did, and then just stick the needle through the turtle and snip the yarn. Now our tiny turtle is officially complete. Let me know what you think of this no-sew pattern in the comments below. If you have any questions or issues with it, feel free to let me know and I'll be happy to help you. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing any of the turtles you make if you want to tag us on Instagram or TikTok. And let me know if you come up with any other unique designs. We currently have our pumpkin and s'more turtles, but if you have any other designs that you think we should try, let us know. We'll be interested in doing so. That is it for today. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one.